Hello. I gotta make sure this looks, oh, yeah, okay, it's readable. Just making sure. Fun times today. Not really. So some of you that are like actually friends with me might have seen on my personal page me asking about repairing a laptop. You know, my laptop. Well, my laptop decided to die. Hello, Miss Kelly. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with it. So I gotta figure that out. Which one's this? Country Kitchen. No wonder it doesn't match up. It's this one. So yeah, my laptop decided to die. It worked fine yesterday at work, and then I brought it home because I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a live after I got done scorekeeping or not, and that does not line up. So I brought it home with me. Hey, Paul Jr. And I didn't go live, so it just sat in the other room waiting to go back to work. And then when I got back to work with it today, I plugged it in, no go. Nope. Even when it's not on, but I have it plugged in, there's a little light that like lets you know it's connected. That wasn't even coming on. So I don't know what happened to it. Leaving work to get home and then going back to work. So anyway, so like that's my work laptop. It's a family business, so I can bring that home. But that's my work laptop that I bring home and use here. So not only did like I need it for work, but I needed it for here too. So I went and bought a new laptop on the business account because it is actually the business's laptop. So then tonight, I did that after work today. So then I've been sitting trying to like figure out the new one, because anytime you get a new one, you know, they come with crap you don't want and settings you don't want. So I had to go through those and get rid of some of the crap I don't want, like McAfee. Oh, can't stand that program. I have my own that I prefer. Thank you. Not that one. I think McAfee causes more problems than it actually prevents. It's just my history of knowing them. Anyway, so, and of course, everything that I had saved is on the old laptop, so I've got to figure out how to get it on or not worry about that and just take it and have some guy transfer, or some person transfer everything to the new one, like on a disk flash drive, and send it over to the new one, including my most up-to-date transfer inventory. I have a copy of it on the flash drive, but it's not the newest version. I was like, oh, the flash drive's in the other room. I didn't want to do it. And so I don't even know which ones are missing. So yay. So I'm going to have to either go back. If I can't get the new one, I'll have to go back through all my transfers to make sure I have them all listed. I really don't want to do that again. There's still several I need to add in, so it's not like I'm finished with it. But yeah, so that's fun. Hello, Miss Carrie. Hello, Jess. So I had fun doing the wood burning the other day with our transfers. So I kind of want to do something else with that. And then we might move on to like, I don't know, sorting wood beads or something. But we're going to try to do another transfer on wood tonight. I just really like the way that turned out. And I only have one side of this picked out, not both. But I'm going to try something a little different to start with. I need to change the trash in here. There's too many wrappers. And I need to pull this up so I can see what I'm saying, or what y'all are saying. And then figure it out on the new laptop. I'm like, Okay, that's not it. And all my little like notepad things that I had set up that I would just copy and paste are gone. They're on the other laptop. It's all those little details that you don't realize how handy they are. That didn't go right, did it? You don't realize how oh, see, I'm not the only one that hates McAfee. Oh, good, it did go right. Yeah, you don't realize how all those little handy shortcuts are until they're not there. And then you're like, oh, crap. Same with the few websites that you have your passwords saved for because you almost never go there and you never remember the passwords. Great. And that laptop didn't have any issues till today. I feel like I'm crooked. Whatever. All right, so I'm going to actually pull this out. And I want to actually plug this in correctly. There. I want to take the heat gun and just kind of wow, look at the line on the back. It's actually a when I do the back, I'm going to need to paint that a different colors because that is where they press the boards together. We're working on this side. I want to kind of do a little with the heat gun to maybe get rid of some of the little pieces that stick up. We're going to try that a little bit. Because when I did pull those other transfers off that we used, there was some wood splinters to the back. Now they came right off because they were like teeny tiny. But I hate having wood splinters stuck on the back of my transfers. So I'm just going to let that warm up a bit. And I don't even know where I'm sharing this to. Because oh, look, I can share that to there. Maybe. I mean, Facebook's the only thing that looks normal right now. Scary as that is, Facebook looks normal. And I think there's a mosquito in here biting me. Yay! Let me just send this out to a couple of places, and I actually don't have my stuff copied to post it on here, so it's going out without anything. So how are y'all doing tonight? Like I said, I don't really even know where I'm going with this. Alright. If you are not a Facebook designer, please send this out into Facebook land for me, because like I said, I don't know where I'm sending it. I could probably speed this up by going to the next temperature up. Up. There. I don't really want to burn it yet. I just want to knock off some of those little pieces that stick up. Not necessarily knock off, burn. Hi, Miss Tori. Hi, Buttercup. Miss Amber. Well, as we talked about in chat, you've been busy. You had a lot of camp activities and other things going on in your life, so don't worry about it. All right, this, although it's hot, that part right there is not hot. Do not put it on the metal. Do not put your hand on the metal. All right, so I think this transfer is going to fit perfectly on here. I looked at it earlier. If it doesn't, then we'll have to find something else. I kind of also want to try that Dream Bigger transfer. We may do that on the back side of this because it is so cute. I really wasn't in love with that Dream Bigger transfer until I did this. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's gorgeous. Just one color on a black board. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to go over this with a towel just to knock off any of those edges that are sticking up. And we're going to see if this fits on here properly. We are going to try, I've already tried. We're going to do some more wood burning with our chalk transfers. We're using wood burning paste and a heat gun. So you can use the transfers with other mediums besides just our chalk paste. Do not use paint. Do not use paint. It will dry in there. It will block them. And we're going to see if this fits on here. I don't know. That was the first time I did it, was last week, and I really liked the way it looked. So we're going to see if this will line up properly on here and see if it will work. I'm trying to move the heat gun out of the way so there's no chance I put this on it and melt it, because this is now a retired transfer. It retired July. Oh, what are we in? We're in August. It retired July 31st. Oh my God, we're in August. Ooh. And this one's super sticky. All right. Well, we're just gonna do this. And so we don't have to fight with it so much. I could fuzz this, but I don't, you know what? I am gonna fuzz it because it is so sticky. And I have all those little splinter fuzzies, and I can't find my other fuzzing cloth. So we're just going to use our crappy towel. Because this one's super sticky, and I don't really want it to pull up all those little bitty tiny splinter pieces. Because that will break down the sticky, because it will stay on the screen. Yeah, so anyway, I have to work on getting my laptop that I was using yesterday, get the information off of it and put onto the new laptop that we're using tonight that we had to buy today. That's always fun. Not fun. Not excited about that. All right, so now it's not as fuzzy or sticky. Definitely not as sticky. So we're just going to align this guy up and try to get it somewhat even. I'm currently hanging off the bottom of the surface, which I'm doing on purpose so I figure out where the edges are. All right, so that's got a little edge, little edge, little edge. Those are fairly close to the... I like things to be even. Hello, Miss Susan. Those are not bad off. We're gonna flip this. I'm flipping it so I can see if I'm a little helter-skelter, which I may be, but it's so minute. Hopefully nobody notices but me. All right, so we got our transfer on here. Ordinary people can do extraordinary things. And we're going to take and we're going to press down just like we do with our normal chalk paste when we're, or normal surfaces when we're doing chalk paste. Now why can't that have any of those little cute things? Well, the O's about to fall off right there if I don't, okay. See, the top has some little cute things. The bottom, they're all off the board, so I may have to move it up and add a cute little thing or not. we'll try that in a minute. So we're using torch paste, and I have already discovered that I do not like their squeegees. They're not as comfortable feeling as ours. Well, if I move it up, I'm going to lose these, and the edge of the O is right there on the board already. So I can't really move it up. So I'm just going to after we do this part, I'm going to put some of those little squinchies down here on the bottom, whatever you want to call them. Squinchies is what they're going to be. Yeah, I'm doing wood burning because I did that last week and I really like it. I am going to use the bigger squeegee though. No, I'm not. It might bend and fit in there. We're not using the bigger squeegee. Oops. I didn't put anything on the board first. I used the heat gun just to try to burn off some of the little wood pieces from it manufacturing. So now we're going to use the torch paste. Yeah, there was nothing on the board to start with. This is not as easy to put on as our chalk paste. It definitely has a different texture. I don't like it as much. But the same concept, you just spread it on and you squeegee off the extra. Now, the torch paste is not a Chalk Couture product, but at the rate some of us are doing this, who knows? They may decide to make their own. But it's just a different look using our same transfers. I mean, it's like you can use the paste on boards, you can use the ink on fabrics, which gives you a totally different like market and look as it is, and then just doing the wood burning paste gives you another look as well. All right, I probably have that on way too thick, and I am going to use the bigger squeegee to wipe that off. Yeah, I was not going to make my own. One, I decided a long time ago, a friend said, time is money. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Sometimes it's more valuable to pay to have it already done than do it yourself. And I didn't want to have to buy the food coloring's not a problem. That's in the kitchen. But the chemical stuff that you need to make it, like your own kind, and then store it. Because I'm like, I'm not going to need that big package if I'm just if I don't like doing torch or wood burning stuff, because my heat gun I got free through a rewards program at work, yay. And I just didn't want to have to like make sure I made the paste the right consistency, and then store the extra, powder and chemicals needed to make it. I think there's only like 3 or 4 ingredients, but I didn't want to have to find a place to put it. And this is such a nice little jar, and I can order more, and it'll be the same like consistency the next time I order it, because they manufacture it themselves. That's their product. All right, so you're supposed to let it sit on here for a little bit. I'm trying to make sure there's not any like direct lines left in it where it's going to leave like a line in it when I burn it. So that's kind of why you see me going back over it. Oh, you have enough for the rest of your life. Exactly why I didn't want to buy it, because I think the dry compound comes in like a big bag. Like, I'm like, I'll never use all that if I'm just making wood burning paste. So this is, I think this was $10, $12, $15. I don't know. It's on their website. I bought the one that had their squeegee in it, and a piece of twine, which I have a ton of, and a makeup stick. It's actually their version of a stir stick. It's just a makeup stick that you can get at the makeup store. One of their stencils, which is like the same color as my shirt. I do not like this. And a little wooden, like, round, which doesn't even have a hole in it yet to put your twine in there. And it's really heavy to make it as a magnet. So I'm like, okay. All right, so this has probably been sitting on here long enough. I'm going to peel this up. And I have just a couple of those little things at the top, so I'm going to take and flip this around and put a couple of those down here. Maybe. Actually, I'm going to cheat. I'm not even going to use this. We're going to put that in my tray. It washes up just as easy, or at least the ones I did the other night washes up just as easy. And I'm going to take my little detail tool and I'm going to grab some of this because it's about the same width, and we're just going to make our own. It may not be perfect like the other ones, but we're just going to put some on. And then we're going to hit this with the heat torch, or whatever you want to call it, heat gun. And all this will darken up. Oop, that's a little much. Now I'm just having fun playing with it. And there's Bobby. Like I said, if you are not a chalk couture designer, feel free to send this out into Facebook land for me, because that would help my algorithms, get more people watching. I do have, yeah, the wood disc would make a cute ornament, except for they didn't put a hole in it to start with, and it's really thick. It's like a 1/2 inch wood. But I have my chockable chips and my chockable chips that I would prefer to make into, that's dirty, ornaments. You know what? I probably should put 1 or 2 up here at the top, just so they all look kind of like I did them all at the same time. That one has too much paste left on it. I can tell you that already. Probably that one too. Oh well, it's a work in progress, right? All right, that should be clean. I will still wash these in the sink, even though they're, or I may just wash them here. They're clean, just so I don't like cross-contaminate any leftovers into my paste when I use those squeegees next. All right, we're going to hit this with the heat gun. It does need to be a heat gun that gets at least 1,000 degrees. Do not touch it with your hands. Do not put it on anything that melts. That gets up to like 750. That gets up to 1,000. And the longer you leave it on an area, the darker it's going to become. And it takes a little bit for it to like warm up and start doing its thing. So you can kind of see the parts of it are changing already. Well, maybe not. I can see it. So besides having to put the heat gun on it, it is just as simple as using our paste. I haven't quite learned exactly where to aim it to get it to land where I want it to. I want to get that right there. I need my Y to change colors. There it goes. I had to redirect it my way. I prefer to have y'all be able to see it change because it's kind of cool watching it change. That Y is giving me a problem. There it goes. See, now I got it too dark. I didn't want it that dark right there, but it is now. Yeah, it's very cool. It's just another thing to use with our transfers. Trying to get right there. There it is. Maybe if I did it directly on top of it like I'm doing now, it has a better response than when I was angling it. I can tell you that. Woo, that's going. Like I said, the longer you leave it on a spot, the darker it's going to be. I got my wrist. I didn't burn myself, but I got the hot air on it. That's why I jumped. I'm trying to get those on the edge just a little darker so they all kind of look the same. Fall designs with this would be really cool. The leaves. I've got some leaves. Where are those leaves? I've got some. So like I said, this part is not, I mean, it's a little, you can tell it was hot. It's a little warm, but I can put this on my desk. That part, don't touch it to anything, especially your hand. It's 1,000 degrees. It's probably actually hotter than that. You would have 3rd-degree burns and needing to go back to the hospital. Quick nap, Kelly. All right, so that is what we just did with our wood burning pastes. It looks awesome. I love it. Hello, Miss Kara. Kelly, you and your naps. Once you get the hang of it, I think something with multiple shades of the burn will look awesome. I think you're right. Those fall leaves might actually look really cool. And I have an idea in my head now. I just don't know where the, yeah, I like how that turned out. Like, and at this point, you can go spray it and give it like a coat to seal it and make it shiny or matte, but you don't really need to because it's just wood paste. It's burnt. It's not going anywhere. And we could do the other side. Like this one, we did both sides. On this one, I kind of gave the cow a little, it actually looks like an axe. I swear it looks like an axe. It's my murder cow. And then I also like distressed it a little bit and it's got some burn areas. And then this one, I just kind of like wiggled some paste around the edge of it just to give it a different look. And then I also hit it a little darker with that, with the heat gun. It's what brought out the texture in the wood some. And now I can't talk. Can you feel it? Yeah, you can feel it. Like this one, you can feel it. It just feels like it's a little bit embossed because it's sitting up. It doesn't soak in. And when you burn it, it kind of like bubbles. But like this one doesn't really have much on it. But that actually feels, we're going to burn that a little darker. That actually feels sticky. Where that little axe is on my cow. Oh, there goes the axe. See? I just went back and I made it darker. I don't think it's as cute, but it was a little sticky, which would be the paste not burnt all the way. Yeah, I love this. No, not ashy. Like, I'm not... Here, this side's hot. That side we just did, so I don't want to mess with it. All right, so this paper towel is pretty much clean, right? It pulls up a little bit. It's burnt. But it's not like all ashes everywhere. No. It's just like if you dusted something that was dusty. Wait. What are y'all talking about? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Yep. It's right there. I've been going since about 8 my time. Ew. Ooh. Yeah, Susan and Kelly are all talking doctor stuff. I'm like, oh. All right, so like I said, when we do this backside, I'm going to paint that one color and this one another color because there is, yeah, you can kind of see it. There's actually a ledge there where they smushed the boards together. This one is pressed better. There's not really a lip. This one, there's a lip right there. You can kind of see it. So I will paint the bottom and the top with some color, so then it's a two-sided design, or the sides. I do like that. That's cool. But yeah, that way that doesn't look weird. All right, is that, and then only problem is this stays hot for a while. Okay, so I have these wood beads that we need to color. And I got input from people throughout our teams on Chalk Couture, including Susan, about the best way to do these. And it sounds like doing it with our chalk paste is the best way to do it. But I need to know what colors we should do these in before I get out my paste and water down the colors and, you know, set up my drawing station and all that. I think there might be, they didn't even say how many are in a box. It's by weight. 100? It's more than 50. We may have to count them. So I need a piece of paper. or something that resembles paper. All right, this will have to work. Yeah, I'm not doing the beads yet. I don't have my Ziplocs in here because I think I'm going to do it with Ziplocs. I need to do team drawings too. I have it all set up to do my team drawings. I just don't have it written in here. All right, so what colors should we do on our beads? Obviously, I need some black ones. I can't concentrate on that. I need some white ones. I need some red ones. I need some like Christmas green ones. I'll just put evergreen. I know what that is. That's the dark green to me. No, these are not going to be... I was trying to figure out if I could grab a picture from my phone. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find this picture and I'll show you what I'm going to do with these beads. They're used for staging, but I got to find this picture. It's on my phone. Actually, I can go this way and get it probably quicker. Hold on. I just got to find this and go here. Then I don't have to log in and hunt it down in the resources. Come on. Oh, you bugger. Of course it's not gonna... Of course it's not gonna work. Hold on. And I'm gonna be down at the bottom. Okay. Let me grab this photo. I'm gonna open the thread and then I'll post it in our chat here and you can see what it looks like. Copy. Paste. I don't think it let me do it. Bugger, 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 bugger. And I'll catch up with what y'all, whoa, let's see if this pops up. It may not. I may have to go get it out of our resources. Yeah, click that. Yeah, they're used for staging. So just when you take photos, something pretty to go with your work. But not as a hanger. I'm going to have several different ones that I switch out the colors and use for different things. Well, not necessarily the fuzz balls. Hold on, my password isn't saved. What the heck's my password? New laptop. Nothing's saved. And then I gotta log in again. Resources. I should have just gone to pictures. Marketing. Oh, shoot. All right, never mind. Hold on. They're not making this easy. All right, they're not making it easy because I'm not gonna download the zip file. Yeah, like a little garland type string, but different colored balls. So, and I have the twine to string them on, and I'll make a couple of different ones. So I obviously need black and white, candy apple red, candy apple red, Christmas green, like patriotic blue, a bead garland, yes. It's Liberty blue, I know what it is. I assume purple and orange. Obviously a yellow. But what other colors? Okay, brown. Yeah, the Halloween would be the purple, the orange, the black. Brown would be fall. Pink would come into play. Pink would come into play for Valentine's with the white and the candy apple red. And then spring we have like a light green, spring green. We have our teal that could also be like springy color. See, I need to figure out what colors I'm dyeing them or coloring them with, so I know how many of each color to put in a baggie. And I have 3 of these. Like, I have more than that. I have 3 of them. They were on clearance. Cream or dune. Yeah, I want to do all the colors so I have them all done and I can figure out what I want to do with them. Oh, the heat gun's still hot. I mean, I could touch it without my skin sticking to it, but it's still not warm enough to put underneath something. This one almost looks like a period, like at the end of the sentence. I just noticed that. Ordinary people can do extraordinary, period, things. You have to see about that one. I wonder if we can get rid of part of that. We're going to try. Oh no, I have 3 of these. And I'm guessing there's 100 in each one. But they already have the holes in them for stringing. I just need to color them all. Okay, so if you overburn something, you can scratch it off with your X-Acto or any other tool that would work. Because I'm not liking how much of that one looked blobby and kind of like a period mark, like punctuation. Now it doesn't look like it's a period. It looks more like a regular mark. Much better. Now I have little specks everywhere. What the heck is that? Oh, I know what that is. No, they're different sizes. See, you can see there's some smaller ones, some bigger ones. Actually, some smaller ones, some medium-sized ones, and then some bigger ones right there. So they're 3 different sizes. Here, we'll just open one. Easier said than done because I haven't opened them yet because I didn't want them to go crazy going everywhere. They have tape. Spring pink, yeah. Spring zing purple and light yellow. I figure when I do the yellow ones, I'll probably have some that I leave in there longer and some that will be lighter, and that is a pain in the butt. All right. All right, well, this does not want to open correctly. Also trying not to cut our finger off. Look, all I had to do was start it. Now it's rolling all the way off. Close this up so we don't cut ourselves. So, okay, well that one doesn't have, this one doesn't have a butt. It got chopped off. It's not round. All right, so we have 3 sizes in here. I think. Yeah, we do. All right, we have that one. We have these guys. We have those guys. And I could have bought even smaller ones, but I didn't want to buy smaller ones. So yeah. So we have, we'll do it this way so y'all can see them better. So we have 3 different sizes. Da, da, da. So definitely 3 different sizes. And when I do my little coloring of these guys, like I'll do all of the black ones in one size. So when I put them on the string, they'll look right. Depending on how many different colors I use, I may like make some big ones and some small ones, seeing that I have plenty here. But that's why I was trying to figure out how many colors I need to do so I can figure out how to split the balls into little Ziplocs to color them with. Like how many of each color are we going to have is where I was going with that. Da, da. Oh yeah, that's, I would assume there'd be, since there's 3 things of 100, I would assume there would be roughly 100 of the small ones. Probably, I don't know. You're gonna make me do that. You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? I don't have stuff in here to sort it into. I can put that down there. I'll put it right there. Just do not touch my leg or foot to it. You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? I don't have anything to hold them. I'm looking. Nope. The only thing I have is those the glasses I bought for etching. So we're just going to use those real quick. We're going to count these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have more of the small ones. But the small ones I know I have at least 100 of. It's when we get to the medium size one that it's like, which one is it? Okay, well, obviously that's a big one. Well, that might be a... Do you see what I'm seeing? Are y'all... Get back here. Are y'all with me? Look. That's a different size. That one is a different size. Okay, so these are not perfectly even. There's 4 sizes. Okay. Well, those are actually like jelly jars for drinking. Although my dad buys the jelly like this and then like uses the glasses for drinking out of. Okay, see, that's a little guy. All right, there's definitely 4 sizes. Sorry, 4 sizes. That's that one. Okay, there's not going to be very many of the big ones because there's 4 sizes. Okay, that one is kind of in between. He's going back up there with the middle size. You know, I'm going to split these and then I'm going to still like look at them going, is that one actually the same size as the rest of them? Or is that like, you know, a runt? Does that belong with that group? One of these things is not like the others. As they roll into oblivion. There might be 10 of the big ones. It's obviously mostly going to be the middle size, or of these 3, the middle size, because those are definitely bigger. But there's not nearly as many of those as there are this size. Okay, that's got to be a little one. That's a little one. I'm going to have to start doubling that one up. My balls are rolling away. Yeah, but I'm keeping my balls under control. We're trying to, at least, right? Now, I doubt they're going to have exactly the same number in each little package of beads, but at least this will give us an idea of how many of each color, or how many come in a pack. I really thought the middle one was going to have more, but those little ones, they obviously spend more time sitting underneath the middle, like, spout. There's some big ones. They're down at the bottom. There might be a dozen of those. It's definitely bigger. Ah! Rolling away. I kind of feel goofy. I almost knocked over the whole little Jenga thing going on. I kind of feel goofy sitting here like just doing this and y'all are watching. That's a big one. Like that I'm not like doing any chalk stuff. I'm prepping for future stuff. And I think there's mosquito biting me again, little buggers. Alright, we have one extra, but then we have this one without the butt on it. It's got a flat butt. Which is actually one of these guys. It's a smaller one. Alright. Alright, so I'm not even counting my balls yet. Alright. These all look to be the same size. Alright. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. And I am going to write this down because I will never remember it. And these are rough counts because obviously they're not probably going to be the same in each one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What do you call those if the other ones are large? Big? I don't know. medium. 12. Ew. Okay, so then these would be small and those would be tiny. That's how we're gonna work it, right? There's a lot of these. That's an extra. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 22, 24, 26. That one's split. 28. 30. 32. 33. See that one? It's got a split. And then the little ones, the tiny ones. What the heck did I just do over here? I don't know. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24. So 24 of those. So what do we have? 10, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 85. There's only 85? Okay. There's 85 in a container, and I'm not going to open the other 2 and count them. Although you want to see me count my balls more, we're not going to do that. But there's only 85. But that will give us an estimate. All right. So, so that's like 255, is that right? Eight times 3 is 24. Plus 15. Yeah, 255. 255. I was thinking the big ones would be black for sure. And maybe some of the smaller ones, depending on how they even out. Because I'm pretty sure the numbers are going to be close in each batch. Because, you know, they're just made on a manufacturing line, so they all go down and go, and they get loaded up and sent on down the line. So they'll all be similar. All right, so 255 approximately. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors right now. I probably need a lilac. Ooh, hot pink. I have pink, but I have to put hot pink in there because I absolutely love hot pink. And then what color is that? Is that tulip? Guava. That's guava? We may have to do some guavas. Guava is such a standard color. And I don't have any gray listed. So crafty? I don't feel crafty. I see other people make stuff and I'm like, how did they do that? That is gorgeous. And I'm like, I could never do that. I could if I actually, like, you know, went and got embellishments and did stuff and knew how to make bows. But I bought some more ribbon. We're gonna try to make like pretty stuff to go on, pretty ribbons and stuff. No guarantees. You're gonna need more balls. Not necessarily. For staging, I only really need it about that long. Well, thank you, Miss Tori. Some days when I do, like, where I paint the background and it turns out really nice, not like that. I mean, that's just one color. But, like, where I splotch painted and made the beach scene and stuff, then I feel really crafty because I'm like, oh, look what I did. That's awesome. But other times I'm like, no. So we're gonna put those over there. Yeah, the backgrounds I feel crafty with, but the embellishments, I don't have that. Bow making, because some of these photos I see and like the bows make it, or the cute little like bee they attach to things. I'm like, that means I have to like go to the store and buy a bee and put it on there and have a bee in my stash and have a mushroom to go with the gnomes and some other stuff. I'm just like, that's a lot of stuff to keep up with. I still need to redo my craft room. It's like, y'all can't see. I have another cart I'm planning on ordering. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. What do you think? I did it this way, not this way. I know where your mind was going, or at least somebody. My color combos are spot on. I just usually do the colors I like, or that I think would look good. All right. And I want to try one of these. And one of these. Where's that cow? I mean, we just did this cow, right? We're gonna try something real quick. It's not gonna take long. These are not sticky. These are just foam sheets. They're very thin. You can see how thin they are. These actually have sticky on them, so they make things 3D, like the other ones do as well, just a little pop. But these actually have sticky on them, so I don't have to like worry about glue. I have a hot glue gun, but I don't have to dig it out if these things are sticky. Up and down, it's just as bad. Oh my gosh. All right. What color should our, well, it doesn't really matter. What color should our cow be? I guess it really doesn't matter, right? I'm gonna put it on here, or try to. You know the problem with me trying to buy stuff off the mannequin? Usually they don't have it in my size, or it fits weird. I don't understand women's clothing. I mean, I understand women's clothing, but the manufacturers don't understand women's clothing. That's the problem. Manufacturers do not understand women's clothing. We're just gonna try the white one, I think. No, we're gonna try gray. Kind of looks like cowhide, actually. All right, we're gonna try gray. I want brown, or what is that? Shimmer copper, or papaya. Papaya is just about to win. You know I love papaya. Sorry about putting my head in the camera there. How now, brown cow? We're gonna try this. No clue if this is gonna work or be a complete disaster. This is the one that's not open, right? Yep, I can lay it on its side. This one, I am not chasing 85 balls around my craft room. All right. So let's see how heifer cow fits on here. Will it fit that way? It will be close. Will it fit this way? Kara walks out with the whole mannequin. That's funny. We're gonna do it this way. Why fight the cow when you can just put it on the cow itself? Well, because we can just scoot it up. I don't have to worry about it too much. All right, no clue that this is going to work. This may be a disaster in the making. It doesn't really want to stick. It kind of does. All right. I do need to stir my paste up because I have not been in it in probably a couple weeks. Oh, it needs some water. It's a little thick. This is the old style paste. It is not the new Creamy Dreamy. Now, the reason I kept the Creamy Dreamy is to use it for painting backgrounds and also the balls. Because now every time I say that, it's going to be gutter thoughts. Thanks to y'all. You dirty-minded ladies. See, I gave up. Well, not really gave up. I just make my own shirts. Then I don't have to worry about it. It says something I think is funny or cute or has a nice design. It's kind of advertising for myself. Because people are like, oh, I like your shirt. Oh, thanks, I made it. What? And then I can talk about what I do. And I can wear t-shirts all the time and wear t-shirts to work. Which I love because y'all know I live in t-shirts. And I feel weird when I have to dress up. And me and dresses do not get along. Paint those balls! Oh my gosh. Y'all are killing me. Alright, so this is back to a better texture. I'm really thinking old Bessie might need a spot of white. So I'm gonna stir up the white real quick because Bessie's gonna get some white. She's gonna be a multicolored cow. Those balls are in the way. And my white is probably, usable. Well, with some stirring. This was one of the marshmallow fluff ones, but I stirred it enough and added enough water that it became usable. I did not give up on balls. Well, you know your grandson's going to scream that when everybody's there shopping for Christmas or back to school or something. And they're all going to look at you going, what are you teaching this kid? Grandson or not, they're going to look at you. You're going to be to blame because, you know, grandparents are a bad influence on those kids. All right, Bessie is not sticking too well here. I think it's also because my stuff is kind of lifting a little. We'll get the hard squeegee out. Yeah, stick that down there. Still got a bubble. I can see the bubble. See, it's because they're curved. It's got a bubble. Okay. Well. Oh my gosh. Only said it in public once so far. You need to look up the girl that is, she's either Irish or British. That's what it sounds like to me. And she's talking about the effing goat. It's just a goat outside in the garden. But obviously her parents call it an effing goat because the girl's like, it's an effing goat. Of course, she says the whole thing. And her mom's like, no, it's just a goat. It's an effing goat. So hilarious because this little kid is just like going off on it's an effing goat. And her accent just kills it. All right, we're going to put some, we don't need that. We're going to put some white on here. We're going to give old Betsy some splotches. You know what, Betsy's going to get some splotches this way. Because it's a cow, right? May not be the best because that is coming up a little from the thing. Yeah, you need it's a YouTube video because I've seen it many times. It's a effing goat. No, it's just a goat. It's a effing goat. She must be all of like 2.5, something like that. Now, like I said, this is not, I can't put that back in the jar. This is not really sticking because it is curved. I should have tried to flatten that down first. Probably could have used my heat gun for that, but I didn't. We're experimenting, so this may or may not work. Well, I mean, he was correct, right? Let me get these out of the way. That's cute by itself. Holy cow, that's cute. Okay, now I'm going to put this over here. Something else to wash. And I will wash that separately than the thing with the torch paste on it. I almost got... I have stuff on my finger. All right. What is plugged in down here? I have no idea. I do not need the heat gun. Is this plugged in? Oh, look, it is. I just need this to dry now. Y'all are cracking me up. So what are some other random toddler embarrassing moments? I don't have kids. I have my niece and my nephew, which they're all grown. The youngest one's like, what year are we in? No way is she that old. She's like 26. 25, something like that. That's the youngest one. The oldest one's, holy crap, way too old. A fertile turtle? Well, I bet she doesn't get to live that one down. Alright. Now, I need to bring my other scissors back in here. Normally I'd get my cutting mat and put it up here, but I don't want to dig it out, so we're just going to do this. We're going to use our X-Acto. We're going to cut a little cow here, or attempt to cut a cow. Okay, do not cut right next to the cow because the paste will come up. So you need to leave a little edge. Yeah. Cookie is bad because all of a sudden, would you like a cookie? That's the wrong word to use. That is not anywhere close to having it be a good word to use. So I started leaving more of an edge just because I'm trying not to have the paste come back up. I'm going to touch up there before I actually take this and put it on our little cow here, or the other cow. We'll just see what this looks like, right? I mean, what else are we doing tonight? Tried to cut Bessie's nose off. That's not good. This might actually work better with ink. Although you would have to heat set that and that might melt. I don't know. I might try it also with ink. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking like grooming. Like if somebody's grooming somebody using the word cookie. Just in that case, like they tell a teacher or somebody, they're not going to think anything of it. Oh, you know, Uncle stole her cookie. Ha ha ha. They're probably, you know, playing games, whatever. No, it's not really that sturdy. I was just cutting all the way through. Because it's really, I mean, it's really thin. It's just, it's thin foam, but this has the plastic sheet on the back of it. The sticky adhesive sheet on the back of it. Okay, that cow needs his butt cleaned. A little too much foam right there on the butt. Got to do a little cow maintenance. Mostly what you hear is me cutting into the cardboard. All right, so I'm going to apply this and then go back and probably touch it up. But look, we have cows. And some of those little strands you see are actually the sticky stuff. Or the sticker stuff. The backer. The sticky backer. That's what it is. All right, we have cow. All right, let's line this up. We're going to go with lining up the head first. What? Where is what I want? I was gonna say, I swear I have a pair of tweezers, but they're backwards tweezers. This is adorable. If I can get that piece out of the cow's legs. But I do need, oh, where'd that piece of towel go? I do need to put a little more paste back on it. And this is because you can see the tail, it rubbed off while I was messing with it, and the leg. So we're just gonna give it some of this color that's already kind of mixed up. Because this is just what I wiped my squeegee off with. So it's the color that was on my squeegee. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. All right. So now we have a 3D heifer. Is that not just cute? And he's got a little of the burnt sticking out right there because that was just an extra little piece. I could scrape that off, but I'm gonna leave it. Da, da, da. Look how cute! Just, it gives it a pop, which is really why I bought these. They were on clearance. They were like $5, and then I had a coupon. So cute. And even if it doesn't stick forever and it falls off, eventually, the cow's still underneath it. So then it's going to be underneath. Very cute. I could do the same with the pig on the other side, make him like pink. But we're not doing that right now. All right, so we made a cute cow. And we did wood burning for this little guy, all using our Chalk Couture transfers. We used the paste on the cow, but not for the wood burning. It looks like leather. Yeah, it actually does look like leather. It's kind of why I went with the that gray, because it kind of looks like it would be tanned, really tanned leather, but like the soft inside kind, underside. Alrighty, so that is it for now. Don't know what my next project is. I'm going to try to go live more often again. My scorekeeping games are moving later because the kids' hockey is starting back up. So instead of going to scorekeep at like 7 or 8, where I have a limited amount of time before going, and I feel like I get home too late because then I'm tired and I want to eat and all that afterwards, and it's like way after midnight. Anyway, my games are going to start later because the kids' hockey gets priority and they get the earlier game times. I'm going to have more room between getting home from real work and before going back to scorekeeping. So I may be able to come in here and chalk a lot of times before heading to the rink. So I should be able to go live more often now. Again. He's got a little notch on his ear. That could be her. It could be her ear tag, right? I dig that. So cute. Alrighty, I will catch y'all later. My new schedule does not start tomorrow, though. I think it starts next week. Alright, I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you have any questions about what I did or Chalk Couture, and we will get you situated. I've got some Halloween transfers that I ordered. I've got some team rewards that I need to do in my team page, and then order some transfers for them along with my next order. And what else is going on? I don't know. I got shipping notice for the stuff that I ordered on Saturday, today. So hopefully it'll be here. What's today? Wednesday? It'll probably be here Monday. So, all right, y'all have a good night. I will chat with you later. Appreciate you watching.